Hi everybody, well, today's a special day. Today's my Grandma Bessie's birthday. And here's a picture of Grandma Bessie. She's standing with me. She died a little bit young for her age, but she in those days, she had cancer sadly, and she died, and there was nothing anybody could do, but she was a very wonderful grandmother. And every Sunday when we were little, we used to go to her house for dinner on Sunday. She served spaghetti meatballs, and for dessert, chocolate pudding cake or icebox cake. So we're making chocolate pudding cake or icebox cake. You have to use vanilla and chocolate. This is what she always used, and I don't know how she sometimes made triple, double digits. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we cook this on a medium heat. Now with this in mind, mighty fine pudding. She always used mighty fine. Okay. Sadly, they use a lot of artificial junk in it, but it's the only way to make chocolate pudding cake that really comes out the way she used to make it. And we're going to put this on the oven, and we're going to cook this for about 5 minutes, and then we're going to cool this off for a while. We're going to have to stir this together. As you see, I'm stirring it right now. It's vanilla pudding. It's on the oven. Same thing with the chocolate. Let me wash this off. All right. Stir this together. And put this on the stove top on medium heat. We're going to be back. All right, she always used vanilla pudding as the bottom layer. Now I know I sometimes try to substitute. I do chocolate pudding, use double layer of chocolate pudding, but this is how Grandma Bessie used to make it on Sunday night. It was so delicious. Oh, it was so good, and it was natural back then. But nowadays, obviously, things are not the way they used to be. But okay. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put another layer of graham crackers on the top. And I make a bet with you folks, I have a very strong feeling Grandma Bessie homemade graham crackers. I don't know how I know this, I just have a very strong feeling. That's what they did in those olden days. They used to make everything from scratch, but nowadays, let's grab another graham cracker. They have a habit of breaking. Probably going to need another graham cracker. I was right, we're going to need one more. A little pudding cake, and it's also known as icebox cake. Every Sunday night, we would be invited over to dinner, and I tell you, that cooking was something I would never forget. Oh, she was a fantastic Italian cook. You know what? Here's something really funny about Grandma Bessie. She was actually Russian. She came from Russia, but learned from, let me make sure this is not too high. I better grab a glove, I don't want to burn myself. That would definitely hurt. She was Russian, but married an Italian man and learned how to cook Italian food. I really give him credit. All right, let's get this out. Okay. It's very thick. This is what we want it to be, very thick. All right, I'm going to keep spreading this now. Extremely thick, but we want it thick. That's how Grandma Bessie's pudding was. And don't worry about the wateriness. It'll thicken later in the refrigerator. Okay. Yeah, it's actually, the pot's actually cool, and I can grab this easier. Now, here we go. Now this is going to be fantastic later when this gets really ice cold. Grandma Bessie, I think, left it in the refrigerator. I believe it was overnight. Always use mighty fine pudding. That's what she always used for her. And it's funny, she called it two different names: chocolate pudding cake and icebox cake. So we're going to name it We're going to name it two different things. Okay. Now what I want to do, folks, is I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and chill this for 8 hours. You can imagine what it looks like once it's cut. If you'll see vanilla, you'll see the graham cracker layers. It's delicious. She used to make a triple deck, but she must have had a bigger cake. So about 8 hours, and then you can definitely enjoy eating this. From Deborah Home Country Kitchen, happy birthday, Grandma Bessie.